everybody. Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. Well, this morning we're going to continue with the 30-day challenges, and we're going to skip Emerald Lake because I've already got that one. When I was farming walleye up there, I stayed longer than 30 days, So anyhow, I've already got this one, I do believe. So let's see, 3/4 ounce X Series casting spoon, looks like a tiger. So let's give a look. X Series 3/4 ounce. X Series 3/4 ounce. There it is. So I've already got that one, so won't do us any good to go get that one again. So we won't do that. Let me see what I can do here about get my picture in the right place. Do 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 do. There we go. Now let's do this. Get this one. Okay, so where we're going to go now is we're going to go to Rocky and see if we can't get this nano spoon and then catch the Tyrannotrout there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So let's do this. Do this. Then we'll do this. I'm doing okay, Jeff. How about yourself? Hope this finds you safe and well and happy. Now let's see if I can get this and open. There we go. So now we're going to Rocky. And I already bought a license because I'm going to fish there in a minute. But for the 30-day, remember, go to your home inventory and get rid of the hat. Doesn't get weak. There's no percentage noted, so I don't get rid of the hat, but I get rid of everything else. Okay, let's go to Rocky. And we're going to do it the same way every time. Go to night, and then just go 30 days, and we'll also wind up with 8 bait coins. Yeah, like I say, the way I figure the tournament, there's probably going to be about 600 people at least entered. So I figure if I finish in the top 200, for me, that's a personal victory. I mean, that's not saying much, but for me, that's a personal victory. There's my 3 coins and the marker buoy. Good. Can always use marker buoys. Oh, it looked like, I got up this morning, looked like nothing but rain today, but they're not supposed to rain till around 10 o'clock, which is now. But my puppy went outside and came back in. He wasn't wet, so I guess it's not raining. And the other 2 dogs are walking around the backyard like it's the sun's shining, so I guess it's not raining. Now I cheated. I went ahead earlier, I don't know, a week or so ago, and came here because I knew this is what I wanted to do when I had a chance. No tournaments, whatever that I wanted to fish in. And I got, you get 3 turtles here. You need to get 3. And everybody has their own method. Most people like to use spoons or spinners to get the turtles. I like to use a crankbait. There's logic behind my reasoning. You got to foul hook them, and crankbaits have at least 2 sets of hooks on them in real life. So I figured you got to drag it around the rocks. So I figured 2 sets of hooks better than 1. Or a single spoon with only 1 hook on the tail anyhow. So that's what I use. I use a crankbait. And we'll see if it'll produce. Did before, you never know. See, we get that turtle spoon, and we got to catch, I believe it's 10 of the Tyrannotrout that are endangering all the species in Rocky Lake, including the turtles. And catching these turtles, according to the mission, does not harm them. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. And there's our five gold coins and our X Series Nano Spoon 1/5 ounce 1/aught. Okay, so there we go. Thank you. Now we'll go back here. We're going to leave. This is the only thing about the missions, is leaving and coming back, leaving and coming back. And spend that travel money. Okay, let's go to inventory. Really only need 1 rod, don't I? And I'm not going to keep the fish, so I don't need the rod stand. Let's see what we got over here in our templates. I don't know what size that one is. 24 pound. Yeah, see if I got one that's a little heavier. Overloaded stories. Okay. Yes, I don't know when. Probably later on. We'll go with a 24 pounder and see what we can do with it. If it's too small, we'll get us another one. Or what I can do, I can do this. I can put my go ahead and repair this stuff while I'm here. Wow, $90. Woo-hoo. That's only 2 rods. Let's put this one. There we go. Now I got room. I just don't know when. That one is 60 pounds. Oh, that's overkill. Yeah, we'll go with it. We don't know how big the fish are going to be. That's probably an overkill too. That's 46 pounds. Those, surely one of those 3. And Shirley, stop calling me Shirley, because I've already got a crank on there we can use, so we'll do that. Okay, let's travel. A little traveling music, maestro. Oh, that didn't take long. Wow, didn't take long at all. Okay, mission. Monsters. Rocky Turtle Spoon. We're supposed to catch 3 turtles, and I've caught 2. And like I say, and what we will get is the 1/4 ounce turtle spoon, number 1/aught hook. Okay, let's track the mission. Over here, and I know where they are from doing this thing last year on the Steam version. This is the Windows 10, so I could do all this. I could do all this stuff again. Okay, take care. Thanks for stopping by. We go over here where the rocks are. The big rocks. Like a rock. Whoops, too far. Sorry, friend. Okay, I know they're right around this rock. They're here, and they're here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast beyond this. Oh, I didn't cast far enough because I got to get it to drag down. Doo-doo. Yeah, see, I didn't get far enough. Oh, did I? Did I? No, it's hung up. I got to cast further out. Give my crank enough time to get down there. So we'll cast to this rock. Go 2-speed. Doo-doo-doo. That came around the rock. It jump up. Come on, give me a turtle. Give me a turtle. I missed it again. Doo-doo-doo. Come on, turtle. Come on, turtle. Where are you? Where are you, turtle? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? There it is. There it is. Now, for me, that's a lot easier because I have tried it with spoons and I've tried it with spinners and I've just cast and cast and cast and cast, and that's what a lot of people do. But if you use that crankbait, stand over here where you have to aim. Now, like I say, you got to aim over in here on the other side of it and crank it out there. Put it on high speed, get it down in the bottom, and put on 1 speed. Let it come around that rock. It's got to drag around the bottom corner of that rock. Probably not going to give us another unless we need it next time around. But anyhow, that's how I did it. Okay. Back to the mission. Alright. Oh, now we have to catch 10 of the monsters. Equip the turtle spoon and catch 10 of the monsters. Okay. We don't want to worry about that turtle spoon again, so we're going to overkill it with this one here. So, where is a turtle spoon? Spoons. It's in my backpack, isn't it? It sure probably is. I mean, in my home. Well, we're going to have to go home and come back. Oh, so sad, so sad. So sad, so glad. So sad, so glad. Glad I got money. Okay, let's see if it's in the backpack now. Turtle spoon. Alphabetical. L, M. There it is. Turtle spoon. Okay. Everything looks good. Okay, now let's go back. You know, it sure would be nice if it would put that in your backpack instead of in your home inventory. That'd make it a whole lot nicer. Okay. Let me see what's. I think it's over here. But I don't remember the time of day or whatever. So we're going to start off in the morning. Yeah. We want to get over here and throw it towards a waterfall over in that area somewhere. Somewhere over the waterfall. Yeah, over in here. I think we can get there. Good morning, buddy. Maybe we'll have to use 1 speed. And how are you this morning, Mike? let it go closer to the bottom. Good. Good answer. What kind of a weather we got here? It's not too bad. But what is the sun? It is cloudy. Do I need almost all the other ones? We have to have a sunny day. So let's see what we can do with... Whoa! We're going to have us our own room, aren't we? Here we go. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Let's go to about 10. What do you think? That's a good place to start on a sunny day. Sunny day. Laughing the clouds away. On the way to where the air smells sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Da 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 da. Sunny day, laughing the clouds away. On the way to where the air smells sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? See, I forgot to put any kind of a... We're going to have to put us a keeper net in there, aren't we? Where we can keep some of these fish. Because we're probably going to catch a lot of fish trying to get 10 of those. Yeah, let's do that. I got the money. I can try. It doesn't cost much to travel here. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Do 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 do. Yes, it'd have to go there, wouldn't it? Do we do the little one? Now let's do the big one. Let's do the big one. Yeah. We're going to catch a bunch of fish, I do believe. And I don't want to lose that lure, so I'm going to... I'd like to put on that 24-pound rod where I cast a little further, but I don't want to take a chance of losing it. But if I lose it, then I got to go back and... Well... Might get better action out of it. Yes, I did. I'll send you the marker, Mikey. It's, you know where to get the bark, and we'll go from there. Let's see. We'll put on this 24 and see what we can do. Okay. Well, here I am again in somebody else's room. What I will do is I will turn my drag down. But I can always turn it up. Easier to turn it up than it is to turn it down. I mean, there we go. That ought to protect me. Oh yeah, I can get over it better now. Da 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 da. Oh, what'd I forget? Well, let's see if I can catch a fish anyhow. Forgot the sunny day. Too many things for an old man to remember. But that's okay. We'll get her square. because we are looking down at the grass instead of up at the roots. It's a wonderful, wonderful day in the neighborhood. Wonderful, wonderful day in the neighborhood. Time, dummy. That's Mr. Dummy, right? There we go. Da 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 dee 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 dee. Ba ba da dee. Do 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 do. One speed. Do 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 do. See, if I go 2 speed, it's too fast. It keeps bringing the lure to the top. 1 speed, bring it to the top too, isn't it? Well, welcome viewers, welcome everybody, welcome chat. We're trying to catch these. I'm gonna try 2 speed and let it go all the way to the bottom. Trying to catch these Tyrannotrout monsters. Do 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 do. See, that's gonna bring it right to the top. You did? Well, we'll give it a try. Next cast, how about that? They're not liking a twitch, but we'll see. I can't see at night. I don't know why that song's in my head. It's one of those things you get in your head, and then how do you get it out? You gotta, oops, had a hit there. Gotta come in with some other song to get that song out of your head. Mike, I'm gonna try it here onto the, I think it looks like it's about a 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock peak. And if I don't get anything, then I'll go tonight. But thank you for your suggestion. Do 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 do. I thought so. Come on, fish. Now, remember from last year, there's 2 places where I caught them. Here's one, and casting out towards that space between the two tall trees was the other one. I'll give that a throw on here and see what happens. I feel like I'm working on a headache this morning. I know if my head looked like your head, it'd hurt too. Up on the water? Yeah. Right out in there, if I remember right. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'll let you. Isn't that nice of me? I'm that kind of guy. Let's try 3 speed. Get a little more action on the lure. Action Jackson. Do 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 do. See, it's too long for an old man like me to remember from one year to the next what I did. And I don't have markers here. I probably don't have markers on the Steam version either. That'd be cheating, wouldn't it? Because if anybody comes here, if they're like me and they're just starting to get the missions, they don't have markers. We got something. Well, that ain't it. That's too small. It's a fish, though. That's money. Give me money. That's what I want. Give me money. Trophy cutthroat. Now, I thought that I had tracked this mission. Here we go. Maybe that'll help us. Okay. They're all over the lake. At night. That's what it says, Mikey. We just got extra coins. So let's go here. Do 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 do. That's a bit bigger fish. Whoa, come on, get in here. Come on. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't you dare flop off. Thank you. A rainbow. Rainbow. Make sure I got the right lure on. I have been known to have the wrong lure on. It takes some time to catch 10 of these dudes. This thing just start happening better. Come on. Come on, mean old trout. Tyrannotrout. Tyrannotrout. They must be kin to the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, don't get off, don't get off, don't get off. There's one. That's one in a row. All right. Ugly dude, isn't it? Lots of colors, though. Kind of like me. Ugly dude, but lots of color. Okay, let's try the other place I was talking about. So I'm going to aim at this. Aim at the moon. Let's aim at the moon. Do, 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 do. On the way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how? Oh man, I gotta get that out of my head. At least it's not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's the one that bugs the living daylights out of me. See, if I'd have hit track the mission. Yes, if I'd have hit track mission to begin with, I'd already been at night. Here's my buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here. Hercules. Oh, we got another one? Have we got another one? Yep. Oh, no, that's a uni cutthroat. Cool. Pretty fish, pretty fish. He's down here to bum candy. Yes, I know. You want a peppermint, don't you? Okay, I'll give you a peppermint. Yeah, money. That's why I went ahead and put my keeper on. Yeah, you want this? You want this, you old bum, you big old bum? There you go. Peppermint. If I remember right, I was watching T when he was doing his mission. Like he caught, I don't know, like 20 uni cutthroats and rainbows or whatever before he caught his all 10 of his Tyrannos. I thought that was hilarious. He said if I was trying to catch him unis, I couldn't. The only problem is not too many competitions are done at night. Now customs are, but not those put out by the devs. Trophy rainbow. Okay, let's go back over here. At least I know my reel can handle them now. Maybe I get lucky enough not lose my lure. Oh, come on, get back up there. There's some more money. Oop, don't get off. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Thank you. Money. I've been catfishing. You know, catfish are notoriously good fighters. They really are. And they fight a whole lot more than bass. You know, bass fight when you first hook them and they get on top of the water and shake and shake, shake. Catfish go down and pull, and they pull hard for their size. And I've had catfish come up to the boat and me going to lift them up out of the water, and they jerk and jerk and jerk and straighten out the hook. So come on, man, all that work. There's two. All right. Wow, I caught enough uniques. Awesome. Awesomeful. Do 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 do. Ah, quit it, Bob. When I was a little boy, when I was just a boy, Mama called my name. I say now, who do you think you're fooling? I was a concentrated boy, sing a funny woman. Oh, my mama loves me, she loves me. She get down on her knees and she hugs me, whoa, she loves me like a rock, do do do. What in the world? What? Now hold on a minute. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, that looks like my lure. Oh, okay, there it is. That was funny. And the farmer said to the boll weevil, you got to go, boll weevil. And the boll weevil says, I'm just looking for a home. Looking for a home. I'm looking for a home, 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 home. Looking for a home.
Mizzou Penlight Gaming said, Unilure. LOL.
Oops, thought I had one. My lure stopped in mid-water. Come on, Tyrannotrout. We got two or three. We got two. We're 20% of the way. That's better than no percent of the way, isn't it? Any way you look at it. I guess I'm going to stick over here by the waterfall, huh? Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home, without a shirt on my back, oops, not a penny to my name, Lord, I can't go back home, this away, this away, this away. This away, this away. Lord, I can't go back home. This away. Ah, missed that one. Seems like I miss about as many as I catch. The bad part about that is that angling machine, I gotta catch 20 in a row to get those coins. Then you gotta catch 30 in a row. Whew. Best I've ever done was at Emerald. I caught 23 in a row. 23 successful. It's not casts, it's catches. Before you get that little blue clip along the bottom, I call that a ghost strike, which means you missed a fish, or I missed a fish. See, just like that. Remember that time. This may take as long as a mad-eye buffalo or the deadra fin when I was fishing at the wrong time. T hadn't told me when to go, which I knew from last year, but I just didn't remember. I ought to take notes, shouldn't I? Or read the mission instructions. Man, who'd ever think read the instructions? I'm a guy. We don't read instructions. We don't read instructions. We just do it. What I'm laughing at. One year for Christmas, I bought my son, I think he was 4, a rocking horse. One of those with springs on the front and rear. Oh, Lordy. Well, anyhow, it also had a sound box in it that when you went back and forth like this, you go like a horse actually trotting. Well, I started on that thing after we put him to bed about 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock in the morning, I got it done. And my wife kept saying, why don't you read the instructions? Well, by then, about 1 o'clock, I was thoroughly ticked off about the whole thing. I was ready to throw it out in the front yard. But by then, there was no way I was going to read the instructions. But after I got it after I got it put together and everything working right, like I said, it's 3 o'clock in the morning on Christmas Eve. But there was no way I was going to read the instructions. Rainbow. That's like you go on a trip. Of course, now we have phones and GPS and all the other stuff. But whenever we had maps, just paper maps, you look at it before you leave and you take off. Fold it up, either leave it at the house or put it in the back seat of the truck or car. Of course, didn't have a back seat of a truck then. Just had a pouch on the back of a seat. So anyhow, you get going and going and going. All of a sudden, things don't look right. All of a sudden, you're on the wrong road. You're supposed to have been on 28. The next thing you know, you're on 32. So, wait a minute, what happened here? Well, look at the map. No, I ain't looking no map. Well, let's go back. No, I ain't going back either. We're going on until I find someplace that looks familiar. You know how, and I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. We ain't never lost, and we don't never need to read instructions, do we? We know which way is east and west and north and south, and we know that when we left our house, that the place we was headed is kind of north and west of where we wanted to go. So we just keep heading north and west, and we figure we'll get there sooner or later. One way or t'other. And what's funny, quite often it usually works out. When if we'd have saved, we could have saved maybe a couple hours of travel if we'd have read the map. But no. We don't read maps once we get started. Let's try down this side, just out of curiosity. Lord, I'm 500 miles away from home. Do 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 do. Just a loudmouth Yankee, I went down to Mexico. Didn't have much time to spend, about a week or so. There I fell in love with a very lovely Miss Lass, thinking all the while of the train I could not miss. What am I doing hanging round? I should be on that train and gone. I should be riding on the train to San Antone. What am I doing hanging round? Do-do-do. Davy Jones singing a whole lot better than me. Come on, Trout. Come on, Trout. Trout, Trout, Trout. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Trout, Trout, Trout. This is a long mission, I'm sure. This may be longer than the Mad-Eye Buffalo. So if you viewers get tired of listening to me or watching, I don't blame you. We could cheat and go fish off some other rocks, couldn't we? Although you would think that they would hang around the cold water just like other trout. They like cold water. And that waterfall over there should be the good cold water that they would like. So keep it down so maybe. Okay. Let's go straight at it this time. Yep, there's some more money. Oh, it got bigger. Maybe it is. Damn it. Oh, don't get off. Whatever you are, don't get off. Your money. Oh, come on. There we go. Come to land. Come to land. No. Let's try at 1 speed. Let's see what happens. It's going to sink to the bottom, isn't it? What's going to happen? I think my dog's talking to the washing machine. I hear him going, "Arr." Man, it is dark for a full moon. We still should be in peak. La 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 la. Come on, Tyrannotrout. Come on, take my lure. Take my turtle lure. Take my turtle lure. The lure was easier to get than the trout. They're all over the lake. That's what they said. Well, let's go here to these other rocks. Or let's try one more cast out this way to the right of the moon. Y'all don't forget, Friday we got another giveaway Tropic Hunter pack. Yes, we had give away 3 DLCs. And as far as I know, everybody was happy. Nobody come back griping at me, so they must have used them. I wonder what the retrieve speed is on this reel. Let me look. It is 33.5. Ought to be a good speed. Okay, let's go over on these other rocks. Do without falling down. There again, 3 dots. I just seem like these special lures, I get 3 dots more often than I do at any other time. I don't get 3 dots working lures very often. Get in here, fish. What are you? A rainbow. A small rainbow. Rainbow. Rainbow bright. Rainbow. Caught at night. Yeah, they're all over the lake. It's a small lake, and I'm covering a lot of territory, so they might not be all over the lake.
Zandra said, "Good morning, Z."
Oh, good morning, Z. How much snow do y'all get up there? You get much? We're supposed to got a sprinkle. We didn't get nothing.
Said, "Morning at Zandra." Zandra said, "Not yet."
Okay. I guess that's a good thing, isn't it? Go towards the moon again.
Zandra said, "Good morning, Mike."
Well, one more day here in the States, and we'll see what happens. Read an article yesterday. Now, you know I'm not a political guy. I just read and watch. But they're trying to sort out the National Guardsmen that were our soon to be ex-president supporters, that they might add to the insurrection. People have no honor. If you swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States and you don't, then you don't have any honor. Don't have any. That's a double negative, isn't it? That means I ain't got no education. But if you swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States and it's worded as to what you can and cannot do, then that's what you ought to do.
Said, "You're right about that."
We'll just have to see. We haven't had much trouble yet here in southeast Tennessee. We kind of the gateway to everywhere, though. People traveling from the west going north come through here, and people traveling from the south going north come through here. People from the southwest go from the going to the north come through here. So we get a lot of people coming through here. I used to travel a lot when I was in my salvage business. People say, "Where you from?" So Chattanooga. I've been there. I went through there on my way to Florida. I said, "Well, next time you come, stop. We poor folks. We need them tourist dollars. Don't just come going through. Stop and spend some money." I will. I'll stop next time I come through there. Okay, thank you. Do, 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 do. Once y'all tell him trout to come get on my hook, the Tyrannotrout, y'all are not wishing hard enough. Come on, tell him trout to get on my net, on my hook, on my net, in my neck, on my hook, in my net. Come on, trout. Come on, Tyranner. I've often said that even a blind hog can find an acorn, but with two eyes open, I can't find this acorn, can I? Well, I remember when I was hunting, when I was a teenager, hunting rabbits and squirrels. Up in Indiana, there's thickets around just about every drainage ditch. They call them die branch, but they're drainage ditches at the end of fields so that the water doesn't saturate the roots of the crops. So anyhow, along each of these ditches is always rows and rows of trees down through there because of the water. They also plant some trees to keep the wind from destroying the crops too, because Indiana, it's flat as a tabletop. I mean, it's flat. So anyhow, you hunt along where the water is for rabbits or squirrels in the trees and whatever. But I knew where the hickory nut and the walnut trees were. And I get tired of walking and hunting, and I'd find me a tree and I'd see a couple of rocks. And I'd sit down and pick nuts up off the ground. I'd probably be there 2 hours just banging nuts on rock and eating the meat out of the nuts. Hello, Savage. Good morning. And are you finding this day well, or to your liking, I hope? And again, congratulations on your win yesterday. The hard part is once you win it, what to do with it, isn't it? Or how to do with it, I guess. Well, we're not catching anything over here. We did better over the other place, didn't we? At least we caught money. 11 o'clock. I might be coming out of the peak. There's something. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get in this net. Get in this net. There we go. That's a bigger one. All right. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Let's see. 2 hours, 3 fish. Man, I'm tearing it up, aren't I? But they're getting caught. It just takes time. P. Remember, practice, patience, persistence will produce. And Tarutsum says he likes to add a 5th P. Perfection.
That was perfect time. Just got out of school on my break.
There you go. Are you doing the virtual learning on your computer? Or are you attending class in person?
Savage said, yes.
Yes, switch.
Savage said, virtual.
Okay. I have a...
01010101144 said, IDB, I'm back.
Well, good.
Jeff 01010101144 said, back.
Hey, when my Nightbot or my speech bot reads it, I understand it. It's okay. Oops, too fast again. But if you are in Savage, if you're in virtual learning, do y'all have PE? A PE class where you exercise or do something like that? Virtually? Where the teacher can watch you do push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, squat thrusts, burpees, planks, stuff like that? Just curious. I asked my wife that yesterday, and she said, yeah.
Said, or our PE is our break.
Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. That sitting at the computer watching somebody fish, that's not physical education. Might be a little mental education, not physical. Sound like there's a calling for some coach that's getting paid to do nothing, really. Up in Indiana, when I was in high school, our coaches taught, what do you call it? Not civics. What was it called? What was it called? It was personal hygiene, things like that. As a matter of fact, the head football coach in his class.
Said, no, I already did my workout. I lifted 34 pounds.
Okay. But our head football coach in his class, I think they called it civics. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyhow, that's how I learned how to fold a suit. When you're packing in a suitcase to go somewhere, if you don't have one of those suit bags and you pack your suit in it, it's going to get all wrinkled up in a hurry. And he taught us how to fold because he didn't, coaches learn how to do things. That's kind of important in the things of life. And he taught us how to fold suits. The pants, you kind of fold them up normally, but you turn them inside out. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I've tried it, and believe me, it works. Turn your pants inside out and fold them up like you normally would. And suit coats, let me take this jogging suit top off, and I'll show you. This is the way he taught us to fold suit coats. You take it, the front of it's toward you. You put your arms in the sleeves. If I can find a sleeve. Where's your sleeve? There's a sleeve. And there's a sleeve. Put your arms in the sleeve about halfway down. Fold it inside out. And fold your arms together. And then this way, this way, this way. Now it looks like a mess, but I'm telling you, your suit coat will not wrinkle. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that was the best thing I learned in his class. Haven't had too many suits, but when I traveled I didn't have a suit bag, so that came in real handy. I didn't play football in high school. I played disorganized football on lots, but I didn't play organized. I moved down to Tennessee when I was between my junior and senior year.
Said, I still play football.
Cool. And during the summer, when I got down here, kids get together and we play football on the lots, empty lot somewhere. And I was 6'3", 185 pounds.
Savageator said, wait, so when is the next giveaway trying to get to?
Friday. I'll probably stream between 1 and 3, and I'll have a giveaway. The Tropic Hunter Pack is what I'm giving away then. But anyhow, the kids said, man, where are you going to school? I said, I'm going to Central. So go talk to Coach. Because anything that come near my hands I could catch. I don't know why or how, but I just had a knack for catching the football. And had I known what I know later on about Central High School's football program, Coach Red Etter was the head coach, He's a legend in Tennessee football, high school football. He really is. My school won the division state championship just year after year after year with him as head coach. So I went and talked to him, and I said, some guys said that I need to come talk to you. I'm pretty good at catching the football. Interesting. And he said, well, I said, well, you want to have a look at me? He said, I've already got my receivers picked out for the year. If you want to try to beat them out, you're more welcome to try, but I don't think you can. I said, okay, thanks. So I didn't do nothing about it. But like I said, had I known later on what I found out, I mean, if you sat on the bench if you were good enough, if you weren't cut, if you were good enough, hey, I got one. Come on, there we go. If you were good enough to sit on the bench for his team, you got a college scholarship. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Never play it. There's kids got full rides to play football that never played a down their whole time in high school, and they still got college scholarship. Now, it wasn't the LSU or Florida or somewhere like that, but they got scholarships. Central Texas, Central Florida, Akron. They got full ride scholarship to play football at those schools because they were good enough to sit on the bench for Red Etter. He had a backfield coach too. His name was Farmer. I made a mistake once getting some detentions. I wanted to get them busted off, so I went to Coach Farmer. I was only going to get 5 whacks, but he had this paddle with holes in it. You know the one I'm talking about 4 or 5 inches wide. Looked like a cricket mallet.
Savage at Georgia.
Ooh.
Said, my dream college is Georgia Bulldogs.
Then you need to leave my stream. Just leave it right now. Because you know even with all this mess going on with Tennessee, I'm still a Tennessee fan. I bleed orange. And Georgia, just I'm sorry. Boo, Georgia. You don't have to leave. I'm just kidding.
Commander_Warlock said, morning DBL.
Good morning, Warlock. How things go with you last night?
At least he didn't say Alabama.
Amen.
Oh, sorry.
We're just messing with you, Savage. It's okay. Hey, that's one thing you can do. You can root for whatever school you want.
Commander_Warlock said, LOL.
Now you better watch out.
Savage at Georgia said, LOL.
You better watch out, because Mall Dropper coming here. That person's got to be an Alabama fan, because that's where she lives. Alabama. But when I was a kid and I lived in Texas, I still rooted for Indiana, especially in basketball. That was when Bobby Knight was the coach. Man, I tell you, Bobby Knight, he was not a good person, not even. But boy, he could coach some basketball.
Savage at Georgia said, at least we won some championships.
1 or 2. I think the last one Tennessee won was 98, if I remember right. That's when, was it Condridge Holloway? I forget who the quarterback was. That's longer than 5 minutes ago. We're going to...
Said, yes. Mizzou Fan Mike Gaming said, hey my friend, I'm headed out.
Okay.
Going to go get my den of it.
Okay. I could leave and come back. Would that hurt y'all's feelings? I need to give Mikey this marker. He's one of my friends. So I'm going to leave and come back. I'll give you that marker, Mikey. It would be nice if you could do that.
I'm practicing for the qualifier of the pike tournament.
Okay. I'll give him this buoy marker, and then I'll head back to Rocky.
Said, I forgot what pack did I win yesterday.
Let's see. Savage.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You won the Winter Pike Pack. That's what you won, Savage. I had it written down. That it? Nope. There it is. There you go, Mikey. Oh, you're not on here. You're on Steam. Oh, man. You're on Steam. I can put a mark there. Let me open up Steam, y'all. My bad. Here's what I want. Steam. Well, that took a while to open up, didn't it? That's it. That's not what I want. What happened to my fishing planet? There it is. Oh, I thought it was gone. Oh no, we don't want that to happen. No, no, no. Too long, too much time. Building it up. Over 3 years of building it up. 3 years and 2 months. A little over 3 years and 2 months, actually. Are you looking at where I'm going, Mikey?
Mizzou Penlight Gaming. Said, yes.
Okay. But I hope y'all that are practicing, I wish you luck. You can come at it either way, Mikey. If you get spawn in up here. Lordy, lordy, lordy. So much time. So much time. Go to the right. Go down the path. This next little path, go to the left. Go down here's the water's edge. And you want to cast right in here. Right along this tree, just to the left of it. And let's see if I can put a marker there. We'll see. This is going to be awful close. See what that looks like. Nope. It's further to the right and further down. Okay. So we'll just get rid of that one. See what that looks like. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go.
I may have a marker for you, Mike.
Here you go, Mikey.
Mizzou Penlight Gaming. Said, I got it.
You got the mark? Let me put the dead row on it. You got the fish already? Is that what you're saying?
Mizzou Penlight Gaming. Said, 2. Mizzou Penlight Gaming. Said, no.
Okay, it's at 12 night, 12 a.m. It's a down peak. Okay. Where you at, Mikey? Where you at? There you are. Okay, there's your marker. I'm gonna leave it there.
Savage Ajor said, that's at Mudwater River.
Correct. And we go back.
Ben Mike Gaming
Go back to our
said,
Tyrannos.
2.
You're welcome. Thank you, viewers, for your patience. We have to take care of our friends. Friends are like family. Like I say, I've told you my priority here. God, family, country. We still want to go to...
Savage Ajor.
Let's go to day 1 at night.
Yeah.
No.
Mizzou Ben Mike Gaming said, I'll let you know how I'm doing.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Da, da, do, 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 do. Da, 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 da,
Mizzou
da.
Ben Mike Gaming said, 2 once again.
You're more than welcome. Oop, we got to go to our own room so I don't get in anybody's way. If you go at midnight, there's the double hump peaks. Midnight is kind of down in the hollow, if I remember right, and that's where you want to be, which is crazy. But that's what I remember. But there again, it's been longer than 5 minutes, so. There we go. I don't think I want partly cloudy, but we'll have to go there to go to the next night. Okay, that's good enough.
Savage Ajor said, honestly, I still shocked that I won once I said I'm praying I won.
Hey, don't be shocked. You won, man. Congratulations. That's what I say. You're not going to win if you're not in the drawing for the giveaway. If you type in the word, you got just as much chance as everybody else. It's like lottery tickets. Now, I don't buy lottery tickets. What happened here? I don't buy lottery tickets. But if you don't buy a lottery ticket, you definitely ain't going to win. Missed another one. And that's a guaranteed fact, Jack.
Savage Ajor said, my mom does.
You never know. There's a friend of mine, his son, Jimmy was 22, and he bought a lottery ticket down in down in Alabama, and won $1.8 million. Gave the money to his daddy to manage for him.
Said, my mom got $100.
That's about the most I ever won when I'd buy the scratch offs. There's a little gas station just outside of Lake City, Florida. When I was headed down to Tampa or Miami or anywhere down in there, Orlando, I'd stop in there. There's a barbecue place right next door to it called Fat Man's Barbecue. They have fried corn on the cob. Oh man, it is so good. And I would stop there every time I come through and eat at Fat Man's Barbecue, and then walk over to this little convenience store and buy me 10 or 20 tickets, $2 tickets. And I'd scratch them off.
Savage Ajor said, but I live in Florida, so I'm both Geogria fan and Gators fan.
Okay. That's understandable. But I scratch them off, and I spend $40, $50, something like that, and I'd win and lose and win and lose. And it seemed like when you get the $2 winner and the free ticket winner, and you go back in, get more tickets, and scratch them off. Hello, gamer. Welcome to the stream. But it seemed like every time that I would buy them, I'm going to hurt your feelings, gamer. We have kids in my stream. I say kids, ladies, gentlemen, young players, and they might not take too kindly to your name. So I apologize, and I appreciate the follow, but I can't have that. I'm sorry. That's just the way things are. There was another guy that came in here, and immediately I banned him. His name was totally offensive. And I had seen him on other streams before, but his name was offensive. And it had to do with the way he treated females. And I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult anybody, but I'm going to try to keep my stream as clean as potentially possible. And the name some of my players, some of my followers, reviewers might find offensive, so that's why. Nothing against you. I'm sure you're a good player, but I hope you understand.
Oh, it's my username.
No, not yours.
I'm sorry.
Not yours. Not yours.
I do. Savage said, okay.
And if T was on here, that probably same thing would have happened.
I thought it was mine.
No, 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 no. If it was yours, you'd already be gone, buddy. Believe me. You're not. You're fine. There are names on Twitch that are just totally insensitive, crude, and rude. Not saying that one was, but there are some that I don't see how they get by their censorship. I don't see how some of the just chatting videos get by their censorship. There should be proof of age requirements before some young people can watch some of the streams. And this is suggested for adult audiences. That doesn't cover it. Sorry. That's why I set up chat rules. And I know all y'all, when you first click on it, you read the chat rules. So, oh, come on. Did we get another one? Are we halfway there? Come on, let us be halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway to Tipperary. Nope. Oh, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Farming. I feel like I'm farming. But there is a goal in sight. Oh, that looked like a hit, didn't it? Lurking way towards us. Come on back and hit it again. Hit it again. Hang up this time. Come on. Come on, fish. Come to Papa. That was a log or something. Come on, fish. Come here, fish. Come here, big ugly fish. That log again. That's that log right there. Need to cast a little bit further to the right. It's the other left. Let's try twitching. Do something different. Of course, I'm on a bright, clear night. Maybe I need to be cloudy. Cloudy or partly cloudy. These fish, I don't think I've caught one twitching, have I? I don't remember. I'm talking about just regular fish. Well, I thought I had something there. Missed it. Okay, that didn't work either. Okay. Okie dokie. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Got 6 more of you to go. Should we go on to midnight? Let's go on to midnight.
Jeff 01010101144 said, "Will you be streaming tournament?" Tyrannotrout
Probably.
said, "I always just see ST towards the rock on your left DVL."
I know.
Smiley face.
I know you do. That's where I caught 2 out of 4. Oops, too fast.
Savage Ajor said, "Hi Tyrannotrout."
What were you trying to catch at the bridge yesterday, T? At the end of your stream when you went to take care of your husbandly duties. And I did the same. I went upstairs and watched the Good Doctor with my wife. She likes that show. I like it too. Well, let me tell you of a story of a man named Charlie on a tragic and fateful day. He put it in his pocket, kissed his wife and children, went to ride on the MTA. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Charlie handed in his dime at the Scully Square station in exchange for Jamaica plain. When he got there, the conductor wanted one more nickel. Charlie couldn't get off of that train. Well, every day Charlie's wife goes down to the station every day at 2:15. And through an open window she hands Charlie a sandwich. Nope, not for these. It's lure only. Charlie's wife goes down to the Scully Square station every day at 2:15. And through an open window she hands Charlie a sandwich as the train comes barreling through. Well, did he ever return? No, he never returned, and his fate is still unlearned. He may ride forever 'neath the streets of Boston. He's the man who never returned. Now, ye citizens of Boston, don't you think it's a scandal how the people have to pay and pay? Vote for George E. Marshall in that coming election. Help get Charlie off that MTA. Kingston Trio. Shortly after my wife and I got married, we were driving down the road one day, and I started singing that song. She said, "You made that up." I said, "No, I didn't either. That's a Kingston Trio song." She would not believe me. So it must have been a year or two later, we were driving down the road again, and that song came on the radio, and she said, "You didn't make it." I said, "I told you I didn't." And see, we've been married 47 years, so we didn't have cell phones that I could get on the internet and call up that song by the Kingston Trio. And I didn't have a copy of the record, so that was it. Have we got another? We got us no. Or we got a uni something, or a big trophy something. We are halfway there. Halfway. The glass is half full, not half empty. I'm not catching all the unis you were catching, OT. I'm not making as much money as you.
Savage Ajor said, "How much money do you get?"
For what? For singing? Nothing.
Savage Ajor said, "When finish." Savage Ajor.
Oh, 2,500, I believe.
LOL.
I think it's 2,500. Wouldn't swear to it. It says it on the mission.
Savage Ajor said, "Oh."
Oop, 2,100. Okay. 1690 XP and 2 coins.
Savage Ajor said, "GTG have to go to school, bye."
Okay. Good luck. Hope you enjoyed your PE.
Savage Ajor said, "LOL." Savage Ajor said, "Bye."
Bye. T, there's a business for you. I know you said you've been off work for a pretty good while. I asked Savage, he's a virtual learner at school, and I asked him, "What do you do for PE?" And he said that they just give him a free time. No exercise, no nothing. I said, "You mean you don't have to do burpees or squat thrusts or planks or push-up, pull-ups, sit-ups, anything like that?" No, just free time. Well, in Tennessee, you're required, I don't know about other states, but you're required to have an hour, is it an hour, 3 hours a week, something like that. Hour a day, 3 hours a week, I forget what it is, of physical education taught at school. Well, if you're doing a virtual, I don't know if you'd have to have teaching credentials, but you could have virtual PE class. Now, I know a girl. Well, she works for nonprofits now. That's what her degree is in, nonprofit. Interesting, right? And her daddy runs a nonprofit out of Knoxville. But anyhow, she taught English to Chinese. She made about 60, 70 grand a year for working 3 days a week, 4 hours of a morning. That's it. She'd have classes and would teach them through Skype, teach Chinese, young Chinese English, and they paid her. So she made pretty good money. Not only that, she worked anywhere she wanted to. If her and her, well, it was her boyfriend then, if they wanted to go on a trip, they just, he had basketball tournaments, so he traveled around the country with basketball tournaments, and she'd go with him on the basketball tournaments. And of a morning, she'd just teach her English classes. As long as she had a stable internet connection, that's all she needed. I did better starting at midnight, I think, T. But I was starting at 9 o'clock peak. Come on, get in here. Thank you, thank you. Octoon. But anyhow, she did real good. Matter of fact, she was there when they first got married. He was going to college down at Truett McConnell, playing basketball, and he had a full ride, but he was from Brazil, didn't have a green card, so he couldn't work anywhere. He got a job at a pizza place as a waiter for about 2 weeks, hoping he was going to go ahead and get his green card, but he never did, so they had to let him go. But she was their sole means of support when they first got married, by her teaching English to Chinese online. Another personal best. Cool. Only 3 left to go. Should have started at midnight a long time ago, T. But I have to learn. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark that last one. So when somebody says, "Where are they?" I'll be able to give it a marker. Only problem is this is in... Well, I can have a GPS, can't I? I can give them a GPS. This is Win 10. There we go. Okay. But she was their sole means of support when they first got married. Now, with my help and with an attorney's help, my pocketbook and attorney's help, he finally got a green card. It took him almost 6 years to get a green card. Now, guess what? He works for the federal government. Because he's bilingual. He speaks Portuguese from Brazil. He speaks Portuguese, English, both fluently, and some Spanish. But the funny thing apart is, when he first got here, he knew 2 words of English. He come here to play basketball. He knew 2 words of English. Yes and no. That was it. The first day I met him, he was going to go live with another family here. And there was another young Portuguese gentleman, Johnny Montoya, came, and he was going to live with us. And we went over to the headmaster's office. Duke had gone down to the airport to pick him up in Atlanta, bring him back up. And he introduced Johnny, said, "This is Johnny Montoya. He's going to be living with y'all." And Johnny speaks English pretty good. And we talked to Johnny. He said, "Now, this is Philippe, and his English is not so good. Right, Philippe?" Philippe said, "No." He said, "That's right. Philippe, you're just a big old ugly dude, aren't you?" Philippe said, "Yes." And we just cracked up laughing. And he said, like, had that look on, "What'd he say? What'd he say?" And Johnny told him what he said. Then he started laughing. He said, "You're just a big ugly dude." Yes. We're getting there. We're getting there. 2 more. 2 more. Come on, 2 more. Just a one at a time. Just a one at a time. But don't forget, y'all, our giveaway will be Friday. I will stream between 1 and 3 p.m. and try to have the giveaway around 2 or 2:30, probably 2 o'clock, because that way I know T wants to stream and he'd like to be in the drawing too, so I don't want to interrupt his audience. You watch mine for my crazy antics and my lack of knowledge. You watch his for his just the opposite. Very knowledgeable. So if you want to learn something about this game, especially where he's fishing at the time, you just ask. And unlike me, I got to go look stuff up. He knows it. He knows it cold. Very smart. And he's young enough to remember everything. He hadn't had all the surgeries that I've had. Like I said, the anesthesiologist told me that for every 15 minutes that you're under anesthesia, it takes about 3 months for your short-term memory to recover. So like I said before, I'll be back to normal when I'm about 150 years old. When I had my quadruple bypass, I was in surgery for almost 9 hours.
Jambo Dad said, "What I need is all the secret spots for the winter pike tournament starting."
They're all over the place. They're all over there. I'll tell you where the most. You me tell you where they are most. Seriously, Jambo. You me tell you where they are most. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Jambo Dad said, "Sure."
In the water.
Jambo Dad said, "Yes."
In the water. You didn't like that answer, did you?
01010101144 said, "LOL." Jambo Dad said, "Boy, I walked right into that."
I bet you know how to catch them now too, don't you? Yeah. There's a walked right into that one too. How do you catch them? With a lure in the water with hooks on it.
Grandpa jokes.
Yeah. Say, where were you when the lights went out? One more. Where were you when the lights went out? He's in the dark. I've got a book that was given to me for Christmas by my...
Said, "In the dark."
Yeah, there you go. I've got a book that my son's girlfriend gave me for Christmas. A little, not much more than a pamphlet, really. It's got a bunch of pages, big writing, pictures. And I like trivia, and I like useless knowledge. I am a plethora of useless knowledge. I like Jeopardy, I really do. And that's what this book is, page after page after page of stuff like that. Like a jellyfish has no brain. They have no mouth. Things like that. Like I said the other day, I told T that it is illegal in Texas to paint graffiti, or maybe it's Arizona, to paint graffiti on the side of a camel. Things like that. That's what the book, it's just page after page of it. Long words of what they mean. The phobias that are a fear of plants, or a fear of this, or a fear of that. The longest word in the English language, and it starts over here on this side of the page, and there's an arc all around it. It's 100 or 290 something letters. Now, who in the world can pronounce a word like that? It's got to be a medical term. Missed it. Come on back, guys. A little more. One more, just a one more time, just a one more time, just a one more time, just a one more time. Well, it's about an hour and a half before the tournament starts. I'll probably fish it, what is today, Tuesday? This is a good TV night, so I'll either have to fish in it this afternoon, I ain't gonna stay up late at night and fish in it. Oh, is that number 10? No, get in here, get in here. In my net, in my net. There it is. Yahoo! It took less time to get the last 6 than it did to get the first 4. And all for this little old nano, well, 2 coins, $2,100, 1690 XP, and that. Where's my spoon? I didn't already have it. Hold on here a minute. What am I supposed to get? I was supposed to got an X Series Nano Spoon, 6 grams. Why did I not get it? Oh, that's the 30-day thing. I already got that. Duh. No duh. No duh. Okay. Oh man, take a look at yourself. You're a lot like me. Okay. The next spot is in Narran River, North Carolina. Shall we start that one tomorrow morning? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just fish here. Let's go tomorrow to next morning. No, we want to go here. Let's see what yeah, let's go here. And just fish. Oops, that's not the lure I want to use though. I don't know, it was doing pretty good for catching those trophies. A rainbow. Maybe it still will. I need a morning peek, don't I, T? If I want to catch fish here. Let's see what we got here. First of all, I gotta do this. Well, I can do this easier. Okay, let's see what kind of time we got here. Yeah, next morning. Let's try the next morning. Next morning. It's only money. It's only money. It's only money. It's only, no, it's a coin. That's all right. But y'all don't forget Friday, viewers, chatters, don't forget Friday, probably around 2 o'clock, we'll have a drawing giveaway for a Tropic Hunter Pack, which is a good DLC. Got the boat in it, the boat that I like. Yes, yes, yes it does, yes it does. Well, ain't got a whole lot of choice here now, do I? Nope, I sure don't. Oh well, we'll just have to stick with that. I ain't gonna leave and come back. No longer than I got time to. About 20 minutes, and I'll be getting off of here. And then later on, what time are you going to fish the tournament, T? Have you decided yet? You going to wait till tomorrow morning? I know you may record it, but I doubt that you'll stream it. I wonder if I ought to. Oh, that's 2 hours. Is that 2 hours? Yeah. Or is it? Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours of constant fishing. Because it's 8 hours of tournament time. 4. Yeah, 2 hours. Had to think about that. My brain. Let's see what I can buy here. Can I buy anything here? Lures, spinners, barbless spinners. Oh, we get something here. They're all coins though, aren't they? It's sure as a dickens. And I've only got 80. No, let's try something else. Let's see if there's... At least they're not all coins. 1/16 ounce, 1/8 ounce.
No, don't do it.
1/8 ounce. No, I'm not going to. Let's do this one.
Just leave map.
Ah. Yeah, you're right, but I don't want to do that either. I just keep fishing. Yeah, as cheap as it is here, it's cheaper to just leave and come back.
Get stuff out of your home inventory.
Yep. You are correct. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's follow the advice of the old wise Cajun. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. The gator hunter. Yes. Oh, oh. Okay, let's see what we got here. We could use a smaller... I could use a smaller rig, too. I could use a smaller rig, too. Let's do number 7. Let's use that 13-pound rig. That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. That's it. That's it. Now, let's see what we got. We got to have something light enough we can cast it with, right? There's that half-ounce barbless. Let's try it. Oh, I don't want to lose it. What if I get a big fish on there? 1/3 ounce. There we go. That's the bison spinner. Nano spinner. That's the one I just won. 1/3 ounce bison. Let's try the bison. And if I'm going to use a heavier rig, I got 2 of those. There we go. Backpack is full. See, I ain't got much of a backpack, I tell you. I ain't going to be using that one. So let's go back here again. Okay. The backpack is full. Nice to know. We could cheat. We could do it like this. This will empty my backpack out. Too heavy. Too heavy. That's the one I'm using. Okay, thank you. It's already there. That's good enough.
Just like they put the caiman in South American maps, they should put the alligator in Louisiana. Jambo Hunad said. And Florida.
Yep. I think it's cool when no tail, when your maka and no tail comes swimming by, and them eyes, especially at night, and them eyes glowing at you. And if you grab a reel to throw at him, a rod to throw at him, he's gone. It's hilarious. Let's see what we got here. Don't matter because I got no friends here nohow. T-Vision, I think it's Vision, sent me 4 markers for Weeping Willow. because I hadn't been there yet, but he sent me 4 of them. For uni, still got turtle spoon on. Didn't change rigs, did I? Shame on me. Duh. There we go. But I want each and every one of y'all to know that my prayer multiple times a day is for y'all to be safe, healthy, happy, and free from the COVID-19 virus and the variants that are coming down the pike. They seem to be worse than the original. Oops, sorry. As far as transmission. But tomorrow morning, we'll see if we can't do Narun River. Maybe it won't take us long. There's 2 spots you can catch a shad there. I found one, and T had one. I put a marker on mine. You're using a live bait for them. I gotta remember that before I go there. Gotta have me a matched setup. I wonder if I could do it this way. Just let it sink. Just let it sink. That's the way to do it, isn't it? Just let it sink. Let it sink in. Duh. Sink, 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 sink. But I thank you for your time. Every one of my streams, I want to be sure and thank the chatters and the viewers for coming and spending your time with me, because time is one of the most valuable things that you have. When you use it or spend it, it's gone. You can't replace it. So thank you for spending your time with me. I appreciate it very much. It's a fish. It's not a big fish, but it's a fish. I know how to catch young ones, don't I? I'm going to try it out there where the water is deep in just a second. Is it lunchtime yet? It's getting there. When it's springtime in Alaska, it's 40 below. And that's cold.
What's for lunch?
Haven't decided yet. I might have me some chicken corn chowder. That sounds pretty good right now. That button on top of my hat digging into my skull. My hair got to grow back faster. You know, a real man can wear pink. I've got some bright pink t-shirt. I mean bright pink. And there's a detective that comes over to a buddy of mine's store that works security on his off hours. And whenever I come in with that bright pink on, he says, I knew it was you for you. As soon as you got out of the truck, I could see you coming. Since anybody can't see you, got to be blind. Okay, Corey. Thank you, buddy. Corey's a gentle giant. Corey's about 6'8". He might go, I don't know, 325, 340, something like that. He is a big feller. We was in there one day and a lot of people in the store, and he was standing over there behind the counter just watching things. And I said something. I said, just leave me alone, teddy bear. And he went like this. I come over there and he said, don't you ever call me that again. I don't want people knowing what a softy I am. He had one big dude. And he ain't fat. He's just big. Smokes big old black cigars out there in his car before he comes in. And they stink. Lord, they stink. I've gone over he drives a big old SUV, so he's got enough room to sit in it. And I've gone over to him. He rolled the window down to come roll, and I said, wow, man, give me a break. You don't like cigars? Nope, I don't like cigars. Okay. Thought you were going to hit it on the downfall. On the downfall. Come on, hit it on the downfall. There you go. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Thank you. Come back. Come back. Come back a little. Oh, white bass. Cool. I think that's one you have to catch here in one of the, I think, let me think about this. Missions. Exploration. Nope. Don't tell me I already did it. Mudwater panfish, mudwater trout, rocky exploration. Yep, there it is. White bass. It gave me credit for it. White sucker, black crappie, bluegill, golden shiner. The white sucker was the hard one I remember from before. I'm not going to track it right now. It'll give me credit for it if I catch it. But I can't catch those with lures. Those are all. Uh-oh. I was hung up again. There we go. It does that sometimes. I don't know. Gets hung up and you got to do something to loosen it up. Okay, we're going to catch one more fish. Oh, there it is. And then I'm going to call it a day and go eat me some lunch. There's a Colorado golden. Pretty fish, pretty fish, pretty fish. Not very big, but it's pretty. But anyhow, thank y'all for spending your time with me. I appreciate it. Remember, learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And always, P. Practice, patience, persistence will produce. And T says the fifth P is perfection, which that's not me. I'm by no means even close to perfection. There's no nail scars in these hands. So God bless you and your family. Take care, be safe, be well. And take a kid fishing when the weather gets worth it. A little nicer in the spring. Go to a little bait and tackle shop and buy one of their cane poles that run, I don't know, less than $10 probably, and a couple of dollars worth of red worms, and go find a creek or a lake or a river and find a little dock, or fish on the bank where the trees overhang, or there's some trees in the water, something, that structure that the fish will hang around. And if they've never been fishing, that gleam in their eye, the first fish they catch might be this big, because you're going to have a little old number 16 hook or number 10, number 12 hook on that cane pole, and the look in their eyes and the smile on their face, you will never forget. And they will never forget that first fish that they catch. I don't care. They will not. So be selfish and enjoy that moment. Okay? Take a child fishing. Boy or girl, they all like to fish. Now, they may not want to bait the hook. They may not want to get the fish off the hook. But they'll still remember the catching that. Boys, they don't care. They'll learn how. They'll get finned getting that fish off, and they'll remember that for sure. Teach them how correctly. But anyhow, thanks again. And I'll catch you tomorrow morning. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. About 10 a.m., 10 to 12. That's me. So, again, I say thanks. Thank you very much for being here. Let's go eat some lunch. So, I'll catch you later. Y'all come back now. You hear?